and welcome to your guided messages from Spirit. So, these are messages that we bring to you around about every 5 days, just some guidance on what is going on in and around our world. And so, if you are returning to the channel, thank you so much. We really do appreciate your comments, your shares, your likes. You are very important to us. And so, if you are new, welcome. These messages, I hope, resonate with you today. If not, let it go, because, part of it could resonate, and that part could be what you need to hear. And so, everyone, my name is Linda. I'm from Australia. I live on the Sunshine Coast of Queensland, so I'm very, very blessed. And I'd love to hear where you're from. These guided messages are just part of the work we do. And when we start doing our readings, no matter what kind of reading, we always ask for one card from this beautiful Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. This is a beautiful deck that I discovered early this year, and I just love it. They are beautiful messages. They give us extra guidance after we've actually done the reading we're about to do. And I just love them. They often confirm what we've just been given. They often confirm everything the Spirit has already said, but they do it in a new way. They do it in a different way. So we'll put that to one side and we'll have a look at it at the end of our reading. I have my two tarot decks. One is the Radley Bradshaw, the other one is Mark Coleman, and I also have my private oracle deck. And so I asked for 3 cards from this first deck. And Spirit gives us now the energy, the overall energy of this time. Now, this is going to be I'm going to put this out. This is for the 15th of September. So I'll put this out tomorrow. So this is for the 15th of September. Now, that doesn't mean to say that that's the only day this is going to resonate with you or meant for you. You will find this video if you're meant to, whenever you're meant to, whatever time you're meant to. And so that's what we believe. And so we've already got the dreamer taking a leap of faith, and I'm going to ask for 2 more, please. 2 more. 1, 2. Thank you. Let's see what Spirit's given us. So we have the taking the leap of faith, the dreamer. This is all about, following our dreams. This is about unexpected opportunity. And are we going to jump in or not? Let's see. We have the cup. We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Water, intuition. Now, this is not a star sign reading. However, she does represent water. So she does represent the elements of water. So if you are a Scorpio or Cancerian watching this reading, this is your power card. And maybe maybe these messages are really strong towards your way. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, this is really, really good. So the 9 of Pentacles is all about luxuries. It's about success. It's very much about success in your employment or your career, and whatever's going on around you. So let's have a look first at the dreamer. So there he is. He's taking that leap of faith, or should he take that leap of faith? So this is the time now. For some of you, you may be in a situation where you're thinking of taking that leap of faith, thinking of moving in a new direction. It's very possible that you've got an opportunity around you now where I'm feeling that some of you, I'm getting this strong feeling, Spirit is saying that this could be a big surprise. This could be something that's come out of the blue, come out of left field, and you're taken back a little bit. It's like, gosh, I didn't see this coming. Now, this can be a relationship. This can be the return of a relationship. This can be a career. This can be any kind of opportunity that's going on around you that you didn't see this coming at all. It's sort of thrown you off a little bit. And that can be most in a good way, but it can also be, oh, golly, I don't know whether I've got the confidence to do this. I don't know whether I can go the distance or should I, shouldn't I? And so the taking the leap of faith card isn't just about jumping in. It also says to us that before we jump in, look into it, make sure that you're feeling okay about this scenario. Make sure that you check it all out. And the Queen of Cups, of course, well, this is about our intuition. This is about trusting and having faith in what we are trying to debate or what we're trying to make up our mind on here. And this can lead to, and it's also, the Queen of Cups is also very much about relationships developing to a whole new level. And so maybe for some of you, maybe somebody has resurfaced or somebody has made a comment about, well, I'd like us to go the next stage. I'd like us to move in together. I'd like us to, can we go on a holiday together or so on and so forth. And you could be like, oh, wow. You could get a little bit, you could get a little bit nervous about that. And cups are our heart center, cups are how we feel. And so maybe you're feeling a little bit, oh, I'm not sure whether I should go. And so this is about trusting your intuition. If it feels right, if you just know this feels right, then you take that leap of faith. You jump in, don't be scared. If it feels, if you just know, if you have that knowing, then you do it. You don't be frightened. This can be a relationship. This can also be an opportunity of something else in your life, an opportunity for your career, an opportunity for you to do something special, an opportunity for you to help others or whatever. Trust your intuition. If it feels right for you, you just know that this is something that will bring you a great deal of happiness, then you go for it, don't you? Because, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And Pentacles are about our finances. Yes, they're about that. And so this could be an opportunity here, for you to maybe get a raise or get more money or be offered a job or a career, an opportunity that could make you financially more abundant. It's very possible that that could also be on the table here for you at the moment. This is about self-employment as well, successful self-employment and enjoying life, and enjoying life in the best way possible. So this is, very much a financial happiness as well, abundance and happiness around your foundation. This could be an opportunity here for you to build a great foundation, build something that's going to take you to stability and making you feel secure in life. And so I'm going to just ask Spirit for 6 cards from this Oracle deck. So this is the Mark Coleman Oracle deck, a little bit different to what I usually use, but it is still the original tarot that I like. But Mark puts a couple of other little guidance messages on the bottom of the deck, so it's not a bad one to use now and then. So we're just going to ask, please, for 6 cards. So this is for around about the 15th of September, whatever's going on in and around us all at the moment, and so on and so forth. And so we have the Ace of Swords. So this is a wonderful. Now this is next to the taking the leap of faith, and of course this is a breakthrough. This is finally now a breakthrough, successful new experiences, but also, he's hanging on to that sword, and this is your mindset. The sword is your power of mind, and this is you standing your ground now on what it is you wanted to accomplish. And this can also be you taking that leap of faith and sticking to your guns and saying, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to stay positive, and I'm going to concentrate, put all my energy and effort and thoughts and everything into this leap of faith, this opportunity that I've now been presented. And this can be a relationship. We have the Emperor. So we have the Page of Swords. With the Queen of Cups now, we have the Emperor with the Nine of Pentacles. So the Emperor, of course, is all about income stability. So it makes sense that it comes out with the Nine of Pentacles. It's about authority, dependability, strength, power, knowledge. So this is a wonderful message. with the Ace of Swords and the with the dream, the taking the leap of faith. Now we have the King of Pentacles, so this is great. Now this is all about self-discipline, power. The King of Pentacles, he's a very really smart cookie. So this is the time now for us to really step into the shoes of our we need to start thinking about what it is we want to stand our ground on, what it is we want to accomplish, and focusing on the long-term goals of our abundance and finance. We have the Seven of Cups. We have a couple of challenges here, maybe over the next few days. Now we've got the Queen of Cups, and so she's come out. So we have a confirmation, very strong message about this Queen of Cups. This is about very much, she's with the Emperor. So we have a major arcana. Of course, we know that the taking the leap of faith, the Fool. This is the Fool of the Tarot. That's a major arcana, and so is the Emperor, major arcana. So we have two major arcanas here, which is rather interesting. Because they are very, very powerful. But when it comes to taking that leap of faith, the study, looking into things and following our dreams, opportunities, big opportunities around us, not only do we have the Ace of Swords, when this breakthrough, this opportunity now, this is not a small thing. This is quite big. This is this is coming out in the middle of September, and I know that we've got a couple of eclipses this month, haven't we? Where some big decisions and some big things are happening in and around all of us on this earth plane, and so this is an opportunity here not to be missed. The King of Swords is about staying in the power of being disciplined, standing your ground, focusing on what it is you want to accomplish when it comes to your career, your lifestyle, your life, your future. He concentrates on everything that is important when it comes to his stability. He focuses on, his superannuation, gets it all sorted. He focuses on, if you're in your own business, he focuses on getting the job right before we start, getting everything in the right place. This is the time of being confident in what you're trying to accomplish when it comes to your financial future and gain. And so in the middle of the month, I feel a lot of you are going to be really taking some very big steps and looking into taking some big steps when it comes to your accomplishments and where you really want to go. Now, we do have the Queen of Cups, as she has come out twice. She's come out in this other row as well, but she's come out with the Emperor here. So she's come out here with the Page of Swords, and she's come out with the Seven of Cups. And so during this time, around the middle of September, when we're putting this out, what she's doing here, she's looking back. She's not looking forward. She's looking back. And so in many ways, because she's a sword, it's good that she's looking back, because she's looking back at what she's accomplished. She's looking back at how things went. She's looking back at how she handled things. Pages are messengers. They bring us news. But in this deck, there's a few different things about that. So even though she could be bringing us some news, my strong feeling here is that this is more about looking back at the difficulties that she's now accomplished, that she's now completed, and that because she followed her intuition. So follow your intuition, trust and have faith in what it is that you want in your future. For some of you, this can be the difficulties of a relationship that you have overcome. You're looking back now at this time, this middle of September, you're looking back at what you've overcome, what you've put behind you, what you've put in the past when it comes to relationships that no longer served you. Doesn't have to be a love relationship, can be, a friend. This is also, a female gossip. So some of you may have It could be male gossip. There's no gender really here. But this could also be you walking away from and putting in the past someone or some situation that you were not comfortable about, especially if it was gossip or troublemaking or things like that. So it's a good message, but it also says that maybe this is the time to do just that. If you trust your intuition, if you have something or some situation around you, people, person, environment around you that is not nice, it's gossipy, it's troublemaking, or maybe this is a time for you to move forward. Have faith and trust your intuition and start to plan on taking that leap of faith and moving away from that, getting in a new environment, because some of you are in a challenging situation. Some of you are struggling with the situation that you're in at the moment. It is too challenging and it's doing your head in, so to speak. And so, if you can, then why not look into the opportunities that could come around you now to make a change and to move on in a whole new direction away from that negativity? For some, maybe you've already made that move and now you're in this wonderful situation of being able to move forward. So we have the Emperor. This is all about stability. So it can be, taking an opportunity because it does represent incoming stability in this deck. The message is here is about incoming stability, being an authority figure, being dependable, wise in your situation that you're in at the moment. So this is a message saying to us that it's time for us to make sure that we step into that energy of dependability, of authority. Maybe we need to take control of a situation. We need to stay in control of our future and what it is we're focusing on. This is a focus time. This is the time to stay positive and to stay focused and to trust and have faith that our intuition is guiding us towards this lavish abundance and success. So stay the course and have faith and trust that your gut instincts will guide you. And this is very important, everyone, that we have faith and trust our gut instincts. Especially in the middle of September when we're doing this. Well, this message is coming through for us from Spirit. So we have some big opportunities here. And, if this is a relationship, and you just feel that you want to take that leap of faith, it feels right. If you want to give it a go, if you want to go to the next stage, and then have faith and trust. You don't have to race in. You don't have to rush in. You could just take your time, couldn't you? And give it a go. See how it turns out. If this is an opportunity for career, same thing. Business, travel. Look into it because we've got quite a few opportunities coming your way. Spirit is saying various kinds of opportunities, not just one subject, but various kinds of opportunities too, that the universe could be opening to us. And so we're going to ask for 4 cards, please. 4 cards from a private oracle deck. And we've got communication, some news coming in. Some very good news. So what else, please? Timing of now. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm just going to ask for one. Oh, okay. So she's given us the bottom card. Okay, so there for some of you, this is for some of you. Now, could be about your career because there's some opportunities here over the next 3 to 5 months. Okay, to make some change, and so there could be some news coming in about your future that you could be waiting. You might be waiting for some news. It's very possible that if some of you have put your resume in for a job or something, you could be hearing about that, and there could be a wonderful outcome, a fantastic outcome, okay, which is really good because then you could take that leap of faith. You could, and maybe you've taken that leap of faith and put in for this job, and now you're waiting for the results. And it looks to me like the results are very good. Now, we also have, not all of you, but for some of you, that at the moment you could be in a situation because you've now heard about this and you're thinking of taking that leap of faith. It could mean now that you have to start tying up the loose ends and getting things organized so that you can move on in a new light. Because, you could be feeling, this right now at this time, if you're feeling stagnant, at the middle of September, if things haven't gone the way you'd hoped, and you're feeling a bit stagnant, and this could be a time now for you to tie up some loose ends because there's some big opportunities coming around for your career. There's some big opportunities coming around that could take you on a whole new path over the next couple of years. We've got the long-term 2-year card of opportunity around your career business at the moment. This could be your own business. You might be thinking of tying up the loose ends with the company and starting your own business. There's going to be a lot of opportunity here that's going to bring growth, change, and transitions in your life over the next 3 to 5 months. So a very important time, the middle of September for us all. I just feel that we are all going to be put in a position where we can make some big changes in September. It's a very fortuitous month because here in Australia, of course, where I am, it's spring. It's a new season. Where you are, it could be autumn, So I feel quite excited about this middle of the month reading from Spirit for us all. I do feel there's opportunity here for some big changes. Yes, we may have to put some things behind us, move on from and start something new. In some situations, it could be a friendship or a form of relationship where you may decide, you know what, that person's not good for me, or that situation's not good for me, or that environment is not good for me. So I'm now going to start off on something brand new and I'm going to take that leap of faith. And I know that for many of you, this is all about career. This is about your work and your career changes. And it can also be your own business. But the opportunity card is very positive. This is new beginnings, fresh starts, the next 3 to 5 months, some very positive change to look forward to. So it's lovely guidance today, isn't it? Okay, and so for our message from our angels, our gods and goddesses, we have the goddess of sacred power. Now, you are being encouraged to take a leadership role in your current situation. Now, this is, where is he? Where's he gone? The Emperor. There he is. This is the Emperor, the Major Arcana. So this is confirmation of this message of taking a leadership role. This in your situation at the moment. So this is the goddess of sacred power, and this is what she's saying to us: let go of logic and trust your feelings. Now we have two Queen of Cups, which of course is our intuition, isn't it, everyone? I get really excited when I get all these confirmations of the reading we've just done. This is the time to let go of what you think is logical and trust your feelings. What is it that you would truly love to do or experience at this point in your life? Ask yourself that. Imagine if you could do anything, what would it be? What is it you really want? This, the answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. And of course, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of, not Queen of Cups, I beg your pardon. The Queen of Cups, she comes from the heart. She comes from the heart center, doesn't she? So this is because your heart holds your true essence. It is the gateway to your soul, whereas the mind dwells more within fears, which often prevents us from fulfilling our true potential. All is possible when what you choose to do and experience aligns with your heartfelt purpose and dreams. And this, of course, is our taking our leap of faith. Okay. Trust your feelings. Start to keep a journal if you wish, in which you express and explore all it is you would truly love to be, have, and do in life. Do this lovingly and honestly, and you will be gently guided along your sacred path. Wow. Pretty nice message for the middle of September 2025 from Spirit for all of us, myself included. Has this inspired you in some way? Has it given you some form of guidance? We certainly hope so. If it has, then please, the subscribe button is just near the little butterfly here. I put the butterfly there because I always get mixed up which corner it's in, but it should be in this corner here. So why not hit the subscribe button, and you'll continuously get our daily guidance, every 5-day guidances, and of course, all the other guidance we bring through to you in relation to your star signs and so on, your sun, moon, and rising. Would you like to give us a like today? If you'd like to push on that little like button, it does help us to grow. I love to hear from you. I really do genuinely look forward to checking my comments every morning on my site, and I always get back to you. So I'd love to hear from you. And I will give you a response, even if it's just a little red heart and a thumbs up. It's just letting you know that I have read your message, just to let you know you are important to us. So take care, everybody. Look after yourself. Middle of September, lots of decisions, taking leaps of faith. Looks very promising. So take care. We'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.